Hey, it's Mike here from Studio Profits. Thank you very much for clicking through to have a look at this video. Hopefully it'll be worth your time. I just want to share a little bit of info around Facebook remarketing. Now, the truth is that hardly any studio photographers are using Facebook remarketing at the moment. It's sort of perceived to be a bit of a dark art, like it's a really sort of complicated thing to do. If you don't know exactly what it is, you've probably experienced it at some point. Now, it's when you go onto a site such as Amazon. I mean, Amazon use it very, very effectively. So you go on to, say, look at a new pair of shoes. So you're looking through a few pairs of shoes, and maybe you look at one for a while, and you come back onto Facebook, and then you see the pair of shoes in your Facebook feed. So they're showing you the ads of the shoes that you just looked at. So it's like an automatic way of sort of following up, because you haven't left Amazon any details really that you've been looking for shoes. I mean, you haven't left details on purpose, but what you have left is sort of like your footprint. So basically what Amazon have done is they put a little pixel, a little piece of code onto your Facebook account when you landed on the shoes page. So then that sort of follows you around, and when you land back on Facebook, it will start showing you the ads of those shoes. So it does sound quite clever, quite confusing, and sort of how to implement it, but it really is fairly simple. I'm going to sort of try and share with you how to do that now. So before I just show you how to do it, I want to sort of tell you why you need to do it. Imagine someone comes onto your website, they don't fill in an opt-in box, or they don't give you a call, or they don't email you, so they don't take any action. More often than not, you're going to lose those people. They're going to go somewhere else. They're going to forget about you. I mean, like, my life moves on really quickly. So that website traffic is really key to your business, and you'd be investing good time if you chose to try and increase your conversions on your website. And Facebook remarketing is a massive part of that. So when they now come onto your website, if you have Facebook remarketing code on your website, so they've come on and then they go off, when they go back onto Facebook, they can see your ads, they can see content from you. You can run the content straight to them, and it's a really good way of following up and trying to create a bit of a relationship and trying to get those people back to your website. And that's exactly why you need to be using it. Also, I mean, if I think of an example where I've bought from Facebook remarketing before, it was I think it was Father's Day last year, so around about a year ago. Now, my dad is big into his cycling. Does a lot of cycling. He'll go out on a Saturday and he'll do like 70, 80 miles or something silly like that. But he always tracks it on his little Strava app, so he likes to know where he's going. And on this little app on his phone, he gets all sorts of different information. How fast he's going, how far he's been, and all that sort of thing. Stuff that I'm not really interested in. But I thought it'd be really good if, when he was on his bike, that he could see all that information. So I was looking online for a little bracket that would fit to his handlebars that he could then put his phone onto, so he could see it and have a little sort of information dashboard. Now, I was on this site that would have sort of fulfilled my need. That they made these little brackets and they were selling them, but they were really quite expensive. So I went onto the site, had a look around, and I thought, I'm going to get something else. These are a bit too pricey. So then I was back on Facebook sort of half an hour later, and this particular company had run a remarketing ad to me and said, "Here, would you like 20% off?" And I was like, well, okay, that sounds great. So I clicked on the ad, got the coupon code, and got 20% off. So now Facebook remarketing has just turned me into a customer. Okay, so that is why we want to be doing this. Okay, now if you imagine that people go onto your photography studio website, they're looking at different shoots, maybe looking at buying something for their mum for Mother's Day or something like that, and they're looking around, and then when they get back onto Facebook, so they made the decision not to buy because maybe you're a little bit too pricey, so you get back on Facebook, you can put an offer in straight away, and you can say, hey, come and get a photo shoot for half price, or even 70% off, something like that, like a really killer offer that's available for a week. Now that will get people back into your website, and hopefully get them booking. And then once they're in a diary, they've paid a sort of small deposit to come in for the photo shoot. Then we can look to upsell them there. So Facebook remarketing is really important, and that's why you should be doing it. Now I'm going to quickly skim over how to do it. Now, how to do it. That's a different story. Now, it's not that complicated. It's not complicated enough for you not to have a go, okay? So you really need to have a go at this. First thing you need to do is go into your Facebook business page, go into your ads manager, and in the top left there should be a little sort of menu bar. If you click that, have a look around. One of the options will say pixels. You then go to view pixel, and then Facebook will like pop up a piece of code. And that is your remarketing pixel. So grab that piece of code, and you need to put it between the head tags on every page of your website. Now, some websites you can just put it into one box and it will put it on the whole website for you. Others you need to go and put it on page by page. But I can assure you that this is definitely worth the time. So go grab your pixel. And then put it onto your website. Now that will start building an audience. So that pixel on every page, when people go to those certain pages, Facebook will put the pixel on them, so it will start tracking them. And then it's up to you to go into your ads manager, and you create an advert, and then you need to run that advert to those people that have landed on your website. Now, that's the sort of basics of it. There's a lot more sort of detailed instructions online. If you just Google how to set up Facebook remarketing, just put in a date as well, 2016, just because it's forever changing. So you'll want the sort of up-to-date instructions. So make sure you do that. If you're really struggling, give me a call, and I can help you out. I do run free marketing strategy calls, and you can book one in using the button below. There should be a little button below this video, and if we can look at all sort of different types of marketing, but specifically Facebook remarketing, and how that all works, and sort of strategies to make it work better for you as well. So very happy to spend half an hour on the phone with you, sort of going through all that sort of thing. So if you want to click the button, schedule a call, and we can get that sorted. I'll be back tomorrow with another video, and the next one about competitions and the hidden benefits to competition. So I'll see you in your inbox tomorrow.